All right, guys, you know what time it is. The Real Talk Sports Show coming up from Radio Row in just a moment. Bam! We're here at the Real Talk Sports Show. We're on Radio Row, guys. We finally have made it. We're in the situation here, and it is great to be here. Great to have all you guys joining us here again on the Real Talk Sports Show. I'm your host, Minister Jonathan Simmons. As you can see behind me, we are here in Radio Row. That's right, Radio Row in Phoenix, Arizona, as we bring you the week of Super Bowl 57 events. It has been frenetic and it's been hectic. There's been lots of stuff going on here. We hope to bring some people on with you. There's people walking around. We're going to grab some folks in as we have opportunity. We want to say and give you guys an opportunity to take a look here at what we have going on. As always, our premier sponsor for this event is Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln, located at 6790 Mount Zion Boulevard in the city of Marl, Georgia, just minutes away from downtown Atlanta. So if you're in the area, go ahead and do that. Or check this out. You can shop them. They will ship to you anywhere in the country. That's right. Anywhere in the country, they will ship to you. Just hit us up at 678-364-3673 or shop 24/7 online at allenvigilford.net. Well, you can see the preacher is suited and booted for today's event, as you would expect here, coming all the way out here to Phoenix, Arizona, to check out the goings on here behind Super Bowl 57. So we're excited to be out here, excited to be a part of this. This is the fourth Super Bowl we've been able to cover the week of events. And we're grateful to the NFL and we're grateful to those of you who support our program so that they would actually let us come out here and check out all the stuff that's going on. Like I said, again, we got lots of people that are kind of milling around. We're going to try to get them on camera. So let them talk to you about what they have going on. We have national people, we have international people, we have people from Phoenix, we have folks from all over the place, here and in the middle of it. So, like I said, again, we hope to get them on so they can talk to you about what they have going on here in Phoenix. Look, guys, as you expect on Super Bowl weekend, it's pretty cool. Lots of great people here, just all kinds of folks, athletes, entertainers, current players, former players, all kinds of things going on. And like I said, again, we just want to kind of give you guys the vibe of what's happening here in Radio Row. And we're also going to be bringing you some coverage later on today or tomorrow in terms of replay, what's going on here with the Pro Football Wives. They have a big fashion show that's going to kick off in just about an hour. So we hope to be out there and to cover that. And then later on this weekend, we also got some other events planned. So here's the big thing. Here's how you do it. Instead of searching all around saying, where can I find out Super Bowl information? I will show you right here. Bam, it's on the screen. Hit us up, Real Talk Sports, the number 7, anywhere on social media, except for YouTube. YouTube, we're Real Talk Sports TV, or hit us up on the web, realtalksports.net. Yeah, man, it's cool stuff. Anytime you get a chance to come out to the Super Bowl, what I think a lot of people don't know is that there are so many events surrounding the game itself. Now, obviously, it's not called the big game for nothing. You have the eyes of the world on the two teams this year, the Kansas City Chiefs, led by Patrick Mahomes, a guy who's now here for the third time in the last 4 years. And then you also have a rising star in Jalen Hurts, a guy who's an MVP candidate, was an MVP candidate, and just has balled out for the Philadelphia Eagles, and of course the very stout Philadelphia Eagle defense. And I shouldn't just say their defense is stout. The Chiefs as well in terms of rushing the passer. Those two teams, 1-2 in the league, and getting the quarterback on the ground. So our anticipation is a good game. The variables are going to be this: how healthy is Patrick Mahomes, and how healthy is all-world tight end Mr. Travis Kelce. Those are going to be the two things that are going to be really, really big for the Chiefs. Also, they have other injuries. Nicole Hardeman, a guy, for those of you watching Atlanta area, Georgia prospect, he's out. He's not going to play at all. So the Chiefs are going to be shorthanded. And the question is, are the Eagles, knowing that, going to be able to put enough pressure on Patrick Mahomes to make him uncomfortable in his seat so he can't do what he needs to do? All right, guys, we're going to do this. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Real Talk Sports Show. As you can see, we're on Radio Row, baby, with the Minister Jonathan Simmons hosting it, as I always do. Bring it to you from on the scene. But keep it locked right here for more as we take a commercial break. We'll be back with more of the Real Talk Sports Show from Radio Row here in Phoenix. Stay tuned. Are you in the market for a new vehicle? Well, check out Allen Vigil Ford Lincoln in Morrow, Georgia. We have one of the largest inventories in our area for both new and pre-owned vehicles, so we're sure to have something for everyone. Family owned and operated since 1982, customer satisfaction is our #1 priority. Come see our full lineup of vehicles and find the one that best fits you. Give us a call today, 678-726-5739, or shop us 24/7 online at allenvigilford.net.
This is OJ Howard with Real Talk Sports.
What's up, guys? This is Tim Tebow. You're listening to Real Talk Sports.
This is Charles Woodson. Let me grab the mic. You ready? This is Charles Woodson with Real Talk Sports. Hey, it's your boy JB Smooth with Real Talk Sports.
That's it. That was my man JB Smooth and Tim Tebow, a bunch of other guys that stopped by. As I mentioned, we got a chance to talk to those guys, and they came in and talked to us as we were covering actually another event, which was the College Football Championship. So we appreciate all those guys who are doing that. Again, big shout out to our premier sponsor, Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln is located at 6790. I'll get this right. Mount Zion Boulevard in Morrow, Georgia. Remember, you can shop them 24/7 online from anywhere in the world, at least in the United States. I don't know if we can sell worldwide, but we definitely hit them up anywhere in the world. Hit them up, Allen Vigil Ford Lincoln, and it's allenvigilford.net. And if you want to find out more about the Lincoln division, it's allenvigillincoln.com. So it is cool to be here. Let me adjust my tie. See, it's a little off to the left, I think. Let me make an adjustment. Mesto, there we go. Nice and even right there. Yeah, man, like I said, again, it has really been good stuff here. We've been able to see people, do some things. And before we get out of here, we're going to do some interviews because we are going to be heading after this to the Pro Football Wives charity event. Now, you know, for the Pro Football Wives, you can see how they got the fresh cut, got the spray black in, everything lined up nice, got the pocket square in. But you know, when the minister sees beauty, I always have to bam, put the shades on, baby. So later on today, I'm going to definitely have the shades on because I anticipate some beautiful people there. And we're going to be there, like I said, again, on the scene. And we'll give you some recap from all of that stuff. So, yeah, man, just good to be here in the middle of it and watching all the stuff that goes on. I will tell you, every time I go to these events, I'm aware of why cities spend so much money to get stadiums and sports into their city, because I got to tell you, this week of the Super Bowl is like a money machine. I mean, everywhere. Let's start with the parking. Well, you guys know, if you cover or go to a game, if you want to get parking anywhere near the stadium, you're going to pay big money, anywhere between, $40 and up. Well, you know what happens Super Bowl week? All downtown is like that. Anywhere around the convention center or where events are going to be held, parking is at a premium, and people are paying big money. So right off the rip, the parking guys, they're happy. They're making mad money. Second of all, if you are a restaurateur or a bar owner, everybody got to eat. Everybody wants to be close to the venue. So you know what happens? Bam, they come out and they go to your restaurant. They go to your sports bar. All these guys are making ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. And of course, clothing stores. Anybody that has a boutique, of course, a mall. All these places make money. So this is why people press to have these events here. Now, of course, it costs a lot of money to build a pro stadium in these days. You're talking probably a couple of $1 billion now. So it's a big money enterprise. But like I said again, man, it's that. And then the other reason why people do this for the cachet. You know what I mean? They're in a situation where, hey, it's like we can say we had a Super Bowl in our city. We can say that we had all of these leading lights, movie stars and entertainers, and you name it, they all come to your city. I'll give you an example. This weekend, you're going to have events called the Legends. Well, not the Legends events. They're going to be bringing people in. It's going to be held at there's local casinos nearby. You got now whatever your flavor is. They got Offset, I think, from Migos coming. You got um, Cardi B is here. You have entertainers out the wazoo that are coming here that are performing and having events at various locations. So this is why people spend the money, because they know people are going to spend the money when they get here to that host city. So yeah, man, it's definitely good stuff. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take another little commercial break, and I'm gonna try to line up some guests for you. This is our first really full day with everything in full operation here on Radio Row. So we're excited to be here and be in the middle of it and have everything working properly now. Praise the Lord. Sometimes when you go live, you get bugs in the machine. So we're thankful to be out here and to be able to get to you guys and let you see what's happening here. You can see people kind of going back and forth behind me here. We will have some guests on in just a moment. Keep it locked right here from the Real Talk Sports Show. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you an extra bonus. You know what the bonus is? I'm going to put the link for the show online right now. So you guys will actually be able to bop in on the show and maybe talk to a guest. How about that? All right, guys, keep it locked right here. I'm going to go to a commercial break, and we're going to go ahead and do what we do here on the Real Talk Sports Show live on Radio Row on Super Bowl 57. And we'll be back with more of that in just a moment. Don't go nowhere. Hang tight. Did you know that Allen Vigil Ford in Morrow, Georgia also has Lincoln? Over 35 years of using the Vigil Touch to provide excellent customer service, works hand in hand with the Lincoln Motor Company to provide a luxurious and seamless way to acquire your next luxury vehicle. Lincoln has an array of full-service complimentary owner benefits. These benefits include hospitality partnerships, service pickup and delivery, all which can be accessed through the Lincoln Way app. You can even contact the 24/7 concierge to have someone assist you. Come and see our great inventory of new and pre-owned Lincolns today. Call 678-364-7345 to make an appointment with one of our brand champions, or shop 24/7 online at allenvigillincoln.net. All right, we're back here with the Real Talk Sports Show. I'm your host, the Minister Jonathan Simmons, and we want to give a big shout out to our premier sponsor, which is Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. As you just heard, check them out. 6790 Mount Zion Boulevard if you're in the Atlanta area. Or check this out. You can shop them online 24/7 at allenvigilford.net or allenvigillincoln.com. Yeah, man, like I said again, just some great stuff happening here, and we're right in the middle of it. And you see all kinds of people going by on Radio Row, and hopefully we'll have some folks coming here to join us here in just a second. All right, so here's the question. Who do you guys picking for the Super Bowl? Who do you like? Who do you like out there? You like the Eagles? You like the Chiefs? Who's your pick for Super Bowl 57? And the question is, are y'all putting some money down, putting some cheddar on the line? Let me know. Hit us up here. I'll put the question out here on social media. Who you picking for the Super Bowl? And you guys can hit me up and we'll bring you into the broadcast. And you can tell me who you're picking. Who you got? Who you got for Super Bowl 7? I'm sorry. You got to win Super Bowl 57. All right, now we're gonna take a quick little, one more quick little break here. I got to kind of get my my batteries all set together here. Again, I appreciate all those of you who have tuned in to join us here. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna see if I can get you some clips of kind of some cool stuff that happened here behind the scenes. If not, like I said, let's go to a commercial break and don't go anywhere. Okay, hang tight, hang tight. Did you know that Allen Vigil Ford in Morrow, Georgia also has Lincoln? Over 35 years of using the Vigil Touch to provide excellent customer service, works hand in hand with the Lincoln Motor Company to provide a luxurious and seamless way to acquire your next luxury vehicle. Lincoln has an array of full-service complimentary owner benefits. These benefits include hospitality partnerships, service pickup and delivery, all which can be accessed through the Lincoln Way app. You can even contact the 24/7 concierge to have someone assist you. Come and see our great inventory of new and pre-owned Lincolns today. Call 678-364-7345 to make an appointment with one of our brand champions or shop 24/7 online at allenvigillincoln.net. You guys taking a look here at, again, what's going on here on Radio Row. Get myself a little untangled here as I kind of move this microphone around a little bit. And like I said, again, we got some good stuff going on here. Let's kind of move this mic. Just hang tight, guys. Switch this mic around. It's all tangled in the case. Now I'm going to do this. Normally, we have all kinds of helpers with us. But this year in the Super Bowl, no one could get their schedule together. So I'm going to put it out there for next year for those people who are interested in kind of helping me out with some of the sports coverage and being a part of some of the cool stuff that we do. I'm going to have you guys hit me up here. I'll put it up on the site in just a few minutes so you guys can kind of find out how you can, be a part of the Real Talk Sports Show, come in, join in, and be able to, help us do what we do, because we always need helpers. And this year, more so than ever, as we just weren't able to get everybody we wanted to get in and to help us with the show this year. The schedule conflicts, how that works. I mean, we're all busy. So like I said, hopefully next year we can have you guys be a part of what we do here on the show. So again, hit me up, Jay Simmons at realtalksports.net, or hit me up also on the cell 678-410-9833. And we'd love to have you join us as part of our team here on the Real Talk Sports Show. So we're just looking now for some people to join us. That's the one thing, again, like I said, when you're on Radio Row, you're live. It's like a lot of moving parts, and we kind of have to wait in the queue to get folks to kind of join us in here and pop online and get their particular person they're promoting on. So just bear with us here as we get set. We're going to be bringing you some people on in just a moment. And then also, please keep it locked, because we are going to, in fact, go to and give you guys some stuff from the Pro Football Wives fashion show and some other events that we're going to be doing from around the area. So again, like I say, again, just stay tuned, hang in there tight with us as we do what we do, which is to bring you some stuff from on the scene and bring you the updates on what's going on here. All right, let me just get myself together here. And I think I'm going to grab a guest. I think we'll be able to get someone in just a moment. Just fun stuff. So yesterday I got a chance to go out and check out the Eagles, Fly Eagles Flies. They did their thing, and they had them like sequestered. It was really kind of funny, man. They're out there like we were at this resort, and like literally had a checkpoint. When you came in, you had to go to the checkpoint, and you had to have the dog sniffers come out. It was real crazy, man. It was like I was going to the president's house. It was like unbelievable. It's like, okay, right this way, and they had us all kind of like jammed together. Oh, I want to get you guys a full look here. Let me get you guys look at the suit. All right, for those of you watching here, check the suit out. I got to make the adjustment here with the headset. I want you to check this out. I got the Glenn plaid. I got the white shirt. I got the matching tie, the black and yellow and gold tie. I just had a black pocket square. Ooh. Y'all like the look? Smooth. And of course, I have the casual black shoes to go with it. We did the modeling thing here, the pose. Here we go. I got the pose. That's how we do it. The smooth look. Yeah, so we're going to the fashion show after this. We had to do it up. We had to look tight and smooth. Plus, I'm representing the A, and I'm representing my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He certainly wants the minister to look good at all times. So we try to accommodate by breaking out the suit, coming out with a full, almost like a three-piece effect to look. And speaking of that, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm always looking for sponsors on the show. We're always looking for that. So if you got a good show, I mean, if you have something going on, you got a business or something that you say, hey, man, we could use the minister's promotion, hit me up. Jay Simmons at realtalksports.net, or you also can find me at on the cell, 678-410-9833. You can find us right there. So again, we love to have you be a part of our show, all the good stuff we have going on. This other, let me check this out. Here's the other part of the outfit. Let me let you guys see this. Again, for those of you listening on radio, you can go to the WIGO page right now. For those of you listening on WIGO, legendary WIGO. Now it's called Pace Setter, 1570 AM. You can check out, I got the hat on. I got the suit with the pocket square, and we rolling. So like I said, again, we're just getting in the queue here, waiting for our guests to kind of join us here. Lots of people here. I got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of moving parts, but I still wanted to bring it to you and let you guys kind of get a peek at what it's like to be on Radio Row and all the stuff that's going on behind the scenes of Super Bowl 57, which is incredible. Like I said, again, it's just, there's so much stuff happening, so much stuff going on. Parties everywhere. I was talking to a guy and he was like, you almost stand up all night. There's just so much stuff happening and so many parties going on. But like I said, again, we're just thankful that the Lord has allowed us to be out here and to be a part of, you know, Super Bowl 51 and all the stuff that we have cooking here and going on here. So hopefully we're going to have a guest right here in this chair in just a moment and get you guys some people outside of me talking, because again, there are some interesting people here. I did see someone, and we're looking to bring him over, a doctor who is a guy who's a specialist in migraine headaches. And what he does is that he has found virtually a cure for migraine headaches. And so we're going to bring him over and let him talk to us. I saw him working the circuit. So we'll get him there. And like I said, again, hopefully we can pack it up very, very soon and head over to the Wives event and get you guys a little bit of that. And then also get you updated with all the great stuff that's going on around Super Bowl 57. So I'm looking for the doctor now. You see my eyes are peeled, looking for the good doctor to come in and join us here. And hopefully we'll get him in here very, very soon. Oh, now watch, guys. You're going to see this behind me here. This is the official, that's my official bodyguard team right there. Well, they're not my team, but they're just here making sure that we don't misbehave. So if you see them grab me, you know, I did something I shouldn't have been doing. I'm just saying. But that's the crew. They make sure that everything is cool here. Lots of great security here, as you would expect. The NFL, like going to their events that are sanctioned, some of their big ones, it's almost like doing something with the president. I mean, they got security people, like I said, checkpoints, all kind of things going on. So it is, it's must-see TV, no doubt about it. Must-see TV. It's a little bit, the pace is kind of slowed down just a little bit as we got people kind of getting reset. A lot of people out last night enjoying the festivities, having a good time. Like I said, there were parties all over the area. And also what's going on at the same time, big shout out to the PGA Tour. They have a golf tournament going on at the same time here. So that's why you got so much stuff happening here at Super Bowl 57. And just, again, if you ever get a chance to go to, you have to go to the game because the game is too expensive. I mean, this year, I think the lowest ticket is something crazy like $5,000. I think the average low ticket is, and that's a seat when you're in what they call a 400 section. That means that the only way you'll be able to really see the game is watching on the Jumbotron. Because, you know, I've been up in that nosebleed section, you really far. So, and I was there in the 300 section. I can't imagine a 400 section. And if you want to get down where the big boys play, you could be spending as much as $50,000. That's right, or more per ticket. You know, people are getting that whole NFL experience where they get the tailgate before and the entertainment. Yeah, people are dropping 50 stacks to get into the game. Now about you, but I can do other things with 50 grand besides just go to a game. Of course, I don't know. Maybe if I was balling like that, that might not be the case. I'm not sure. But all I know is, man, it's that's a whole lot of money to spend for a single game. I know Rihanna's performing at halftime, all that kind of stuff, but that's just a whole lot of money. So again, we're excited to be here. We're hoping to get some guests to kind of come over and slide over. We are here representing Real Talk Sports and WIGO 1570. Let me pop our little sign on the screen. There it is. That's us. Real Talk Sports, WIGO 1570 is in the building. There we are. There you go. You can see it right there. Okay. So Your picks for Super Bowl 57 are. Let's go here. We got some comments here from social media. Let's see if they're still kind of hanging out with us. Let's go here to the comments. And my man, Mr. Freeman says we're looking good. Appreciate you, sir. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I got the whole ensemble. Best I can do. I want to kind of bring it to you. I'm thinking the Super Bowl, you got to bring your A game. So I try to bring the A game, or at least the A- game, to come out here and, like I say again, make it do what it do. And what I'm hoping is that my stylish garments will allow people to kind of be with us. All right, we're going to take a little quick break here. You're watching the Real Talk Sports Show. We got to make some little changes here. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go nowhere, please. Keep it locked right here. Hang on. Did you know that Allen Vigil Ford in Morrow, Georgia also has Lincoln? Over 35 years of using the Vigil Touch to provide excellent customer service, works hand in hand with the Lincoln Motor Company to provide a luxurious and seamless way to acquire your next luxury vehicle. Lincoln has an array of full-service complimentary owner benefits. These benefits include hospitality partnerships, service pickup and delivery, all which can be accessed through the Lincoln Way app. You can even contact the 24/7 concierge to have someone assist you. Come and see our great inventory of new and pre-owned Lincolns today. Call 678-364-7345 to make an appointment with one of our brand champions or shop 24/7 online at allenvigillincoln.net. All right, we're going to ask the folks at WIGO 1570. We'll ask our Crackerjack producer, Mr. Eli Smith, to run us another commercial, sir, because we are going to go and plug ourselves in and get another guest. Okay, WIGO, let's hear some music or an ad. We'll be back.
Oh yeah. Listening to amazing, and that's so much. So like said. I think the head on it, like rather than have their hair done.
We're back here on the Real Talk Sports Show. Again, I'm your host, Minister Jonathan Simmons, and we're very excited to be out here on Radio Row. Like I said again, guys, an honor and pleasure to be out here. Got to take the hat off now because I'm going to have to put the headsets on in just a second. Well, yeah, man, it's just good stuff. And we'll be bringing some people on in just a moment. I know I have been talking about that for a little bit, but yes, we're going to be bringing people on to come check out the broadcast. Now, here's the good news. Good news is you can watch us anywhere. We're on social media. We're on Twitter TV. We're on YouTube TV. We're actually on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're everywhere. So check us out. Oh, check this out. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Big shout out to our man, Gary Booker. He is the president of Phoenix Entertainment Group, which you can now watch us. Not you can now, but yeah, you can watch us on Roku as well. That's right. We're on Roku. Here's how you got to do it. It's a two-step process. You have to go to Tiki Live, put in Phoenix Entertainment Group, and you'll be able to watch the Real Talk Sports Show on your big screen. Yeah, man, we on the tele. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So like you said, guys, it's just great stuff being here. We're excited. We are happy to be here. It's almost kind of like you take a little vacation, which is always cool. You know, the sun here, the mountains, the desert. I mean, God has really done something phenomenal in his creation. And it's just so fascinating for me to see it up close and personal. So, yeah, it's just, like I said, great stuff. And we are just excited to be out here in the middle of it. Like I said, we're going to bring a guy who's a doctor on, and he's going to talk to us about some things he has going on down here in the Phoenix area. So we're going to bring him on in just a minute. And also my good doctor who does the migraine, he has a specialist, knows about migraine headaches. He's actually got a cure. He's going to be on to join us as well. So yeah, guys, good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. And we're excited about bringing him on. All right. You might, all right. All right, you come on in. We got the doctor kind of making his tour. Oh, see, this is why I get dressed, guys. I want you to show this guy when he comes in the screen. Hey, come on over here. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Here we go. I can take the hat off here. All right. James, here. Yeah, we got seats. This guy's gonna. I want you to introduce yourself to everybody. Go ahead.
Craig Goldberg, In Harmony Interactive. I'm a relaxation expert. I help people relax through sound and vibration.
Now, see, that's what I need. He said it's about relaxation. Now talk to us a little bit. I see on YouTube, they say, hey, go to sleep. They're playing it at so many hertz. Yeah. Is it something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So everything is vibration, right? Nikola Tesla, if you want to understand.
What was that?
Secrets of the
Yeah, there it
universe.
is.
You have to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration.
Dr. James Leatham, we're part of the Blazer Club.
Okay.
We're just
Amazing.
admitting you to the Blazer Club as
There
well.
you go.
got it
Yeah.
going on.
'Cause we're
I
in
feel good,
AZ.
guys.
Dr. James Leatham is focused on psychedelic therapy and ketamine therapy and has an infusion center here in not Las
Scottsdale.
Vegas. We're in Scottsdale.
He just came from Vegas.
So now, you know, they're having a game in Vegas next year. You know, that they'll be back.
right.
You see how they did that in stereo? That means they're going to be there.
It's
That's
a
what
lot
that
of
means.
practice. It's a lot of practice. So Advanced Wellness and Pain is actually sponsoring the Lee Steinberg's VIP Brain Lounge tomorrow. So we're going to be set up for 4 or 5 hours, sharing experiences on my sound lounge and my meditation cushion, and obviously talking about psychedelic therapy and the impact that we can have on the mind, neuroplasticity, and impact on our physiology.
Now you talk about the mind. I mean, a lot of people I think are not aware that really, you know, there's even a Bible scripture that says that the man thinketh so is he. This idea about your mind, how important is it that you're able to decompress after all the stress that we have going on in today's society, especially?
Day in and day out, we co-created this society together. Congratulations. You're welcome. And thank you. Right? Look, meditation's all over the Bible. And the opportunity to slow down and take some time to collect your thoughts it's not a modern convenience that we have access to these days. We're go, go, go. It doesn't stop. Just look in your inbox if you want to find somebody else's to-do list.
I can't.
To take care of, right? I was looking at my friend's phone last night, 114,000 unread emails. 114,000 unread emails. And many of the people that are listening have inboxes that are just like that. Life just runs away and runs away and runs away. My technology, and of course, the therapy that they provide, helps us to take a break. It helps you to step away from that, to get into an alpha brainwave state, to slow down out of a beta brainwave, processing the world around you, and into an alpha brainwave state where creativity begins and where relaxation begins.
So if I'm understanding correctly, it's really like a lot of these players tomorrow, that's kind of that sweet spot, that zone. You hear Michael Jordan and guys talk about that. Hey, look, the basket seemed like it was this
Flow state,
wide.
yeah.
Is that the same type of thing?
Yeah, that's the alpha brainwave state. That's that flow state. And so Craig's technology helps to get you into the alpha brainwave state. Also, our infusions that we do help to get you out of that high beta brain and more into that alpha brainwave state. So after an infusion, you're going to be on his technology. That's how we land post infusion. And then we work up to an experience on his vibroacoustic bed. And it's we call it the cocoon experience. And you can potentially have an out of body experience, get out of body. Like this body creates a lot of suffering for us, right? So we say, get into your mind so you can get out of your head.
What you're seeing today is a lot of tools that are designed to help us to calm and relax, to get us into that parasympathetic nervous system response. We need these tools today because of all this technology that we're surrounded by. And by the way, I subscribe to all of it. I got the Apple Watch, I got the AirPods, I've got the cell phone that I'm carrying around. It's never more than 3 feet from my body. All of these different technologies and conveniences, they all take a toll on our health and wellness. It's why getting out into nature is so important, but so few of us take the time to actually do it. And when we do, we feel amazing. I sat on the beach for an hour this afternoon. I feel fantastic. It all revolves around a 10 hertz frequency. It all revolves around calming and relaxing into that alpha brainwave state. Really important.
Look, you mentioned that you guys got to be a big event. Lee Steinberg, I saw him yesterday. So that's right. So that's like one of the premier events for really. You mentioned it's about thinking, and you think, well, okay, why would we do that at a Super Bowl game? Because you have to. All those guys tomorrow, they got a lot of their plate that they have to think and process through in order to be efficient.
Not only thinking, but also brain health in general, right? I mean, these guys are they're getting hit helmet to helmet collisions. They're getting hit by other big humans. They're big humans, but they're getting hit by other big humans. Not only that, but they need to be on point for that 60 minutes, which goes on for 3 hours. They need to be on point and they need to be focused on exactly what's happening, what play, and where 21 other players are on the field at that time. Takes a lot of concentration, takes a lot of training. Obviously, these are some of the most elite players on the planet, and they have issues day to day outside. And when they step off the field, they realize the toll that that contact has taken on them. And one of the things that we want to do is bring awareness to them that there are solutions that are out there that are non-invasive in a lot of ways, that are done in a very sensitive and important setting, and that can help them to be more powerful in between practice and in between games.
Yeah, this is really serious, guys. I mean, you see me kind of making faces and making jokes, but at the end of the day, I had a chance to interview a gentleman, and unfortunately passed away not too long ago, Keith McCants, and he was part of the featured guys in the Concussion movie, and he talked right.
It's a really good movie back in 2016. And that's the thing, CTE, chronic traumatic encephalopathy, that's a diagnosis on autopsy. So we have to have a suspicion that there's probably evidence of that occurring based on your symptoms, right? Are we depressed? Do we have insomnia? Do we have chronic headaches, right? Do we have these anger outbursts, right? All the things that were shown in that concussion movie. And that the only treatment right now for TBI is they'll put people on SSRIs. Right. So I'm trying to raise awareness that ketamine is a viable treatment that can help heal some of these symptoms that are manifesting as depression. We had a retired NFL player come through our infusion process, just finished 1 month ago. I'm hoping he's going to come to Lee Steinberg's event tomorrow. And he said, if I would have paid $1 million to feel this good 1 year ago. Right. So we're trying to get people to heal. Like psychedelic medicine can heal. It's not just a band-aid approach. That's what big pharma is with a lot of things is here, take a pill, wait for the rest of your life. And we're not actually healing. We're trying to create neuroplasticity, new brain cell connections, neurogenesis, growth of new neurons, right? Just like you can go into the gym and work out and eat healthy and change your physical body. Well, the brain is plastic. It's malleable. We can change it, right? But we have to accelerate the healing process, and ketamine infusions, along with NAD+, vitamin infusions, vibroacoustic therapy, other things that we add into our proprietary process. It's a catalyst for healing. And that's what we're trying to do. So there is hope. It's not hype. And you might not have heard about it, but literally in less than 2 to 3 weeks, you can be like, I'll upgrade the human operating system. It can be like the 2.0 version of you, right? There's hope out there. So reach out to us. We're at advancedwellnessandpain.com, or you can find us on Instagram, psychedelic_doctors, DRS. Go into the link tree in the bio. We got lots of information on there. Check us out. We do free phone consults. It doesn't hurt. A little bit of time, and we maybe can help evolve your mind.
See, this guy must have watched our show before because, guys, every time we have someone on the show, we want to make sure before they leave to give the information. We can find out more about them. Website, social media, the doc dropped the real good. So now, how about yours?
Sure, absolutely. So the company is In Harmony Interactive, and we can be found on Instagram at In Harmony Interactive, or you just go to our website, IamInHarmony.com.
All right. You heard it, guys. It's about health, wellness for this guy right here in the brain, not just your physical stuff. And also, it helps you to look real smooth like these two doctors right here. I'm just saying. All right, guys, we're going to be doing more here from Radio Row, but then we're going to head out because now we're going to go to an event that these guys, believe it or not, might have some clientele. We're going to the Pro Football Wives fashion show, and we're going to have a lot of players there. It's going to be going from 1 o'clock to 4 p.m. So we're going to pack up here very, very shortly. I want to at least let you guys take a peek at what's going on besides just football, because we got a lot of good medicine and the good stuff for your health as well. All right, guys, keep it locked right here. We're going to a break, and we'll be back with more of the Real Talk Sports Show live on Radio Row, Super Bowl 57. We'll be back.
Are you in the market for a new vehicle? Well, check out Allen Vigil Ford Lincoln in Morrow, Georgia. We have one of the largest inventories in our area for both new and pre-owned vehicles, so we're sure to have something for everyone. Family owned and operated since 1982, customer satisfaction is our #1 priority. Come see our full lineup of vehicles and find the one that best fits you. Give us a call today, 678-726-5739, or shop us 24/7 online at allenvigilford.net.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Listen, I know I was getting the PR person. That's the important thing because they're the ones that chop it up. I got you. Hey, listen, nice meeting you. Thank you for stopping by.
Are you gonna
Yeah, so I'm trying to get to Mr. Steinberg before he leaves. I sometimes hit him around because I'm sick. the email, but I guess for a chance if I have to reply back. If not, I'll probably just appear in person.
Come on by.
There you go.
Thank you
Nice
so
to
much.
meet you. Yeah, guys, as you heard, we got to get ready to pack this up here. We got to head to the Wives event. But again, we appreciate you so much for joining in and checking us out as we here on Radio Row. I'm going to do this really, really quickly. Before I pack up, I'm going to try to see one more time if I could grab our doctor who is a specialist in migraine headaches. I'm going to try to grab him before I get out of here. Hopefully, I will be able to do that. If not, we're going to pack it up, and then we'll give you guys more of the Real Talk Sports Show from events around Super Bowl 57. So, like I say again, keep it locked right here. I'm going to go off camera for a second here as I get some things set, and I try to bring the doctor and some other people on. All right, so just enjoy the view from Radio Row.
So I'm still on the lookout for things.
I'm getting ready for a cheeseburger. All right, guys, look what we got. I have, Andy Reid. I thought he was getting ready for the Super Bowl, but he just decided to stop by and pick up a burger or two from Media Road. All right, young man, introduce yourself to everybody, please.
That's right. Hey, they call me almost Andy Reid, but hey, when it comes to cheeseburgers, I'm the real deal.
Well, look, what I know besides the Chiefs being out here, obviously your favorite team, what else has brought you out here to the week of Super Bowl 57?
Oh man, I'll tell you what, I love the atmosphere of the game. I love this beautiful, beautiful city in Phoenix, Arizona, and I just love it.
Yeah, man, you really got a little bit of everything. I didn't realize that not only do you have the desert, but you have the mountains and you have water. Who thought about water in the desert, man? I mean, it's really cool.
I'll tell you what, I drove all the way here from Kansas City. I even drove through a blizzard. We hit a blizzard in New Mexico. So we hit everything on the way down here, and I hope that we're hitting everything in the Super Bowl just right.
Yeah, you guys, you got a few injuries you got to deal with. Mahomes is not 100%. Kelsey is not really 100%. Nicole Hardeman, the guy that I know about because I'm from Atlanta, a Georgia prospect, he's out. So do you think Mahomes' magic can surface itself one more time?
Well, if anybody can do it, number 15 can do it. He is something special. We watch it every single day in practice. He held mini camps at his home in Texas this summer with all the wide receivers. So they're all very, very familiar with him. Everybody was putting it down. They were saying, oh, they're not going to make the playoffs this year. But when you have a dynamic player like Patrick Mahomes, like Michael Jordan, like LeBron, I mean, he is that type of player. And, he's the guy that's going to show up at this game. And as you saw in the last Super Bowl, we didn't have any tackles for that game. And so he was running all over the field and still got 300 yards passing, hitting guys in the face mask, and they weren't catching it. So we're going to see it a little different this time. We've got some pretty good plan. And if we execute it, we feel pretty good about it.
There you go. From the Almost Andy Reid right here. You got it live on the scene. Listen, you got to have some social media where people can follow you. How can they do that?
They can find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I'm a lot of followers on TikTok, and you just look up Almost Andy Reid.
Almost Andy Reid in the building with the Real Talk Sports Show. Thank you, sir, for joining us. And we'll see you. We'll see him again. We'll connect with him on social media.
That's right, baby. Looking forward to it. Say it with me. How about those cheese?
How about them cheese, baby? All right, guys. Thank you, sir. All right. Almost Andy Reid in the building. All right, guys, like I said again, we are going to head out now to the Pro Football's Wives in just a second. They're going to have their fashion event. Like I said, so happy you guys decided to pop in here and join us and check us out. Again, big shout out to our premier sponsor, Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. They're located at 6790 Mount Zion Boulevard in the city of Morrow, Georgia. You also can check them out online. Shop them 24/7 at allenvigilford.net. All right, guys, so I got one more thing here before I go. I'm going to take up one more break because you know we got to do this commercial thing. I got one more break for you. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to, if you need a voiceover person, well, here, let me just go to the commercial and you can check them out. All right.
The day has arrived. It's time to let more people know about your business. You have the right marketing plan and the messaging in place. But do you have the right messenger? Good advertising and promotions need a professional sound so the message can be clearly understood. Don't leave your brand image to chance. Let our team of voiceover experts at CME lend you a hand. Give us a call at 678-304-8121 to find out how we can partner with you to give your business its voice.
This is OJ Howard with Real Talk Sports.
What's up, guys? This is Tim Tebow. You're listening to Real Talk Sports.
This is Charles Woodson. Let me grab the mic. You ready? This is Charles Woodson with Real Talk Sports. Hey, it's your boy JB Smooth with Real Talk Sports.
We're back here, the Real Talk Sports Show. I got to get my mic. There we go. We're back here broadcasting to you from Radio Row. That's right. We are on Radio Row. You can see behind me a lot of activity going on here. And like I said, we're just excited to be out here and be in the middle of this. We're going to grab some guests in. And one thing that we run into every now and then, we're a little shorthanded. So we don't have our spotter here with us today. I'm kind of working here on camera. Then we're checking things, making sure everything's right and checking it twice. But yeah, we're just, again, so pleased to be out here. So pleased that you have had an opportunity to pop in here and join us. Well, remember, this Radio Row broadcast and segment is brought to you by our featured sponsor, Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. That's right, Allen Vigil Ford Lincoln, located 6790 Mount Zion Boulevard in the beautiful city of Morrow, Georgia. Remember, you can give them a call, 678-364-3673, or you can simply 24/7 online, allenvigilford.net. And a big shout out to Mr. Allen Vigil. I'm going to try to, like I say, get some folks online here so we can let you guys be a part of the broadcast. So I'm going to send him all the good information. And like I said, again, man, it's just pretty cool to be out here. As you can see, I'm suited and booted as I always do it, because right after this, I'm heading to the Pro Football Wives fashion show. That's right, heading to a fashion show, baby. And so I wanted to make sure I was suited and booted for that. Maybe not booted today. I got my casual shoes on because it's a lot of walking. Like a lot of walking around to kind of get from point A to B. But no worries. The minister's in pretty good shape because I kind of do a daily regimen. I would encourage each and every one of you to do the same thing. You'll find a lot of these interviews we have on Radio Row are not necessarily players or former players per se, but doctors and business people who are trying to promote their business because they know so many people are here at Radio Row. So please don't be surprised if I bring on, like I just did, doctors that are dealing with brain waves. Like I said, we have a doctor that joined us at the Super Bowl in 2017. We talked about how to cure migraine headaches. So all kinds of people are going to be here. And like I said, again, we'll do the best we can before we go to the Wives event to bring them on so you guys can take a peek and see them and meet them yourself. And maybe something you hear, might bless you. I mean, it might not be just a situation where, it's kind of, hey, here's something to know. But in fact, you might get something that can help and bless you or your family. So please go back and hit this earlier on. I had some doctors on that talked about brainwave therapy. So I'm just going to say to you, please, if you could go back and check that out and take a peek. And I'll post out as time goes on, because it's really busy and frenetic here. We'll get a chance to go ahead and post up some of the stuff that we have done already, because we want you to see that stuff before the game. So again, we are very appreciative to all those of you who join us, and a big shout out to Allen Vigil Ford Lincoln. They're located at 6790 Mount Zion Boulevard in the city of Morrow, Georgia. But the cool thing is they'll ship you anywhere in the country. You hit them up. It's a nominal fee. We'll ship you. We don't care. And yeah, man, it's good stuff. So please, AllenVigil4.net. Let me put it up right here one more time so you can see it. There it is. Bam. AllenVigil4.net. Shop them 24/7. Hit them up. Tell them the minister, or you just tell them Jonathan Simmons, hook you up. Matter of fact, this is something I want to let you know. I actually work for Mr. Vigil as well as a commercial account manager. But if you need a vehicle, I can hook you up. You can call me 678-410-9833. I'll put it up here for you right now so you can see it. Hook me up. Call me up. Whatever you need. Car, truck, luxury vehicle. I'm your guy. I'm more than just that sports guy. I'm also known as a commercial truck guy in the shirt and tie. So like I said, I will help you out. Call me directly, 678-410-9833. Also, here's the thing. If you have a compelling sports story, if you have a coach, you have a player that's doing some great things, hey, man, please call me. We'd love to have them on the line. We'd love to have them on the show to talk about the good things that they're doing. So that's it, man. I want to just compliment you guys and tell you how much I appreciate you being a part of our broadcast and supporting us over these years. Because really, if you guys didn't support, if you guys didn't watch, I really wouldn't do this. It's your support over the years. It's you guys, kind of telling me from time to time, hey, Minister, we saw you here, we saw you there, and we like what you did. That boosts me and helped me to go. And also, for those of you who are thinking of kind of promoting your broadcast, some people say, hey, man, how can we get involved? How can we help you out? Take an ad out. Hit me up on email, jsimmons@realtalksports.net, or call me on the phone, 678-410-9833, man. And we, like I said, we will be more than happy to have you join us and be a part of the broadcast. So again, man, cool stuff here. Like I said, we're at Super Bowl 57. You see me kind of looking around here. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. We got people everywhere kind of moving on through. And like I said, again, a lot of people have nothing to do necessarily with sports. They're just, like I said, they're doctors, they're lawyers, they're business people. They just have some stuff going on that's important for you to know about. Yeah, I know they're selling their product, but they're also maybe giving you some information that would help you or help your family. So again, we appreciate all those of you who are here, but please check out the broadcasters. Right now, it's been like Wi-Fi City, so I know our Wi-Fi might be a little snarky right now. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully the signal will come back in loud and clear and we won't have a situation. That's the one thing when you're live, man, you're at the mercy of the Wi-Fi. There it is. It popped back in. It told me we were 100% now. So again, thank God for all of you who are watching this broadcast. And again, thank God to Alan Vigil Ford and Mr. Alan Vigil for being kind enough to be a part of this broadcast. He is our premier sponsor for this broadcast today. Like I said, check them out. And you actually get a chance to interact with me if you need a car. I mean, I can't just kind of, talk sports at the job because that's my main job. But please, if you need a car, for real, hit me up, man. Like I said, call me on the cell, 678-410-9833. You saw I popped up Mr. Vigil website there, alanvigilford.net. So please do all of that. And we're more than happy, again, like I say, again, to hook you up and help you in your vehicle needs. And again, if you want to be a supporter of the show, we love your support. Or, hey, check this out. One last thing, because we're wrapping up here. We're finishing up to 1 hour. If, in fact, you have a young person that wants to be an intern, if they like sports, hey, hit me up, please. I'll put up on here one more time. We need help. 678-410-9833, or send me an email, jsimmons@realtalksports.net. We need any kind of support person, especially camera people, and even for college age or adult people. We're also looking for people to do some editing or at an event like this. Now, how cool would it be if we could get you credentials to come out here the week of the Super Bowl and you can be like our spotter, helping us to get guests on the show? Huh? Would that be fun or what? And next year, it's in Vegas, baby. I'm just saying. So please reach out to us. We would love to have you be a part of the Real Talk Sports Show and all the stuff that we are doing here and even back home in the Metro Atlanta area. That's the other cool thing is that we actually do the live football broadcast every Friday. We do that, and we bring our own version of Friday Night Lights. Matter of fact, let's go to a little promo of that in just a moment. Let's hit the promo and get ready to tell you what we do on Friday night, friends.
Coming up next, it's the Real Talks. Coming up next, it's the Real Talk Sports Show.
Hit the wrong button. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, we're going to show you here in just a moment a little promo of our high school football, what we do each and every year. So again, check us out once the season comes, or hit me up now because we're going to start to be taking sponsors right now. And like I said, I'll let the ad talk for itself.
Hey sports fans, tune in for live high school football Fridays, 7:30 p.m. on RealTalkSports.net. Check out your favorite Metro Atlanta teams as they do battle on the gridiron. It's your high school game of the week, live streaming free Friday nights on RealTalkSports.net. For more sports coverage and great sports talk, catch the Real Talk Sports Show Tuesdays, 8 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. Brought to you by Allen Vigil Ford in Morrow, a business giving back to their community. Give them a call at 678-364-3979 or check them out online at allenvigilford.net.
All right, yes, here we're gonna try to bring some guys on, let them kind of do what they do here, and do some quick little interviews here before we get up on out of Dodge. And like I said, head on over to where the Pro Football Wives are having their fashion show going on right now. It's actually jumped off already, and it will be going on to 4:00. And we're going to look to bring you some recap interviews from that event as well. So, like I said, man, just remember, it's real easy. Follow us anywhere on social media at Real Talk Sports, the number 7. That's the best way to kind of, be a part of what we're doing and to check out some of the videos and clips. We'll be posting them over the next couple of days and just letting you guys know what's cooking, man. Because like I said, this Radio Row, and like I said, there's all kind of people going on, man. It's like all kinds of stuff happening. So here's what I'm going to do this really quickly because we're right almost to the edge of our hour. I'm going to go here. You're just going to kind of see what's happening in Radio Row. And I'm going to grab the good doctor who I interviewed about 6 or 7 years ago. And he's going to probably be our final guest for the day. All right, guys, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Now I have to presto changeo.
He didn't know there was a fight. Lots spoken on. Just one what during the election, that's why partly why getting this got benched. That's it goes to that. And I can absolutely out. So the way I explain it now I am really fast. Because it's right when they're going in and we have their 20 books. They got it to it. It's been it talked about it. I think I'm getting something wrong. I like to speak to that because like said, hey, so you got pretty rich. I mean, I could see and I so I have to find the thing that I'm using this machine. I wasn't. I've been outrageous. I feel I no one is denying the facts that those two guys had. I do the way I describe it. Makes Deontay Johnson. What I'm at. Yeah, that's not on. But I would know like one of the things that makes it getting really emotional and upset about it. Take back and get back. Well, but not back on our intention and obviously I think it was just a typical conversation introduction of the wireless guidance program. But I don't like now every topic. I'm also I don't want to take it. I don't want to have all that. I try to connect to the team. Tell me just like that. So much more. Hey, I think that's what I like. It's actually something the understand. It's actually on something that she finds. Southern's question. Dodge to around. Coming up next, Tim joined by the former Steeler. The Connors again, this also plays to play possible. Find out how likely it is next. Play this out. It's like your question.
Kind sir. I might be able to. How much?
No, no, we got it. Oh.
All right, guys. Now, I have to go to the fashion show after this, but I could not leave unless I let you guys see this gentleman right here and hear from him. This is a gentleman I met, ironically, at Super Bowl event 6 years ago. We were at the gospel breakfast. You know what? I'm going to let him introduce himself to you right now.
Hello, I'm Dr. Kevin Smith out of Houston, Texas. I cure migraine headaches by correcting the root cause, which is in the nose. Abnormalities in the nose cause migraines and headaches.
And I tell you, now, if you think migraines aren't important, or if you think this happens to like Joe Citizen, for those of you who are sports fans, if you can remember, back in Super Bowl, it was 1998, we had a situation where one of the key players for the Denver Broncos could not perform at his best. Now, he still rushed for almost 200 yards, but he had a situation where he had to take out of a Super Bowl game. Imagine that. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar suffered from this for years.
You got it. You got all the people down. Matter of fact, we have Terrell Davis. You're talking about the
Terrell Davis.
He will be getting a scan today of his sinuses, and we will determine once and for all what the problem is and what needs to be done to get him cured.
Wow. Well, I got to tell you, man, it's really exciting to, first of all, see you again.
It's good to see you too.
Yes, sir. And to see that you're once again on really the grind to try to make sure that players, can really get the most and benefit, especially post career.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the facts are that 92% of the current players have migraines. That's like a 7 times the national average. 20% have sleep apnea. That's 4 times the national average. So in essence, the current players are not playing at their optimal peak performance. They're not sleeping well. They're drowsy during the day. They think they're working out their hardest and getting the best that they can. But until you get your nose optimized and your throat optimized, you're not reaching your peak performance. And that's what we're trying to convey to them today, that they need to get their noses and throats examined and corrected by me, and get the headaches and migraines eliminated, and also breathe better and get rid of the sleep apnea.
We might have to have the good doctor be one of our partner sponsors here, because we need to get this word out. Matter of fact, as I mentioned, I'm heading to the wives event, and I'm sure that many of these ladies will be concerned about the fact that, hey, there's something out there that can help their husbands.
Exactly. And women are affected by migraines 3 times more than men are. So they're right up there. I mean,
I never knew that.
Oh, yeah. People are devastated. You have 40 million people in the United States who have migraines, and another billion people in the world who can benefit from what I do. So I got a lot of work to do.
Sure enough. Now, the other thing is I want to let people know is that you are also an example of what you can do if you actually take the scholarship that you get and use it. Because, well, I'm going to tell you, high school and college.
I played at the famed Dallas Carter Cowboy High School. I was a quarterback and defensive back there, and I then got a scholarship to the University of Michigan, where I made the best of that, went on to medical school, and the rest is history. But I tell you, that Dallas Carter, let me put in the plug for them. We were in that movie Friday Night Lights.
That's right.
It also has a movie done by one of the players on that team called Carter High, which is on Netflix. And then ESPN did a 30 for 30, What Carter Lost. And we have to take credit for this. Jesse Armstead and Derek Evans on that team started what is now known as signing day, because Jesse Armstead had a news conference at the Anatole Hotel to announce where he was going to school. And Butch Davis, who recruited him, said, "I'd never seen anything like that." And then Derek Evans signed his letter of intent from a hot tub that was featured on the news. They started signing day.
And now it's gotten so big, you have 2 signing days. You have an early signing day, and of course, the one we always do in February.
That's right.
Well, listen, how can people find out more about you, website and social media? Because, listen, you guys might need to reach out.
My website is kevinsmithmd.com. My Facebook is Smith Center. My Instagram is @SmithCenter, and my phone number is 713-795-0600. 713-795-0600. Give us a call. We'll take care of you.
You know, we got a guy that does some law stuff in Atlanta, Georgia, and he says, "One call, that's all." Well, Dr. Smith can say the same thing. One call, that's all, guys. It could be the cure to your migraine
So
headache.
it will be the cure.
See, that's spoken from a guy that
That's confidence. That's what I do. I've cured thousands of people, all type of migraine. It's not a sinus migraine. Every type of migraine listed under the diagnosis codes of migraine, I've cured.
see he was a bad man on the field, bad man off the field. Hey, Dr. Smith, man, appreciate you. Part 2 here on the Real Talk Sports Show. Remember, guys, check him out at Smith Center. It could really be a change in your life. Just letting you know.
Thank you much.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Great.
All right.
Have fun at the fashion
Oh,
show,
yeah, don't do it.
Mr.
Mr. Fashion. All right, guys, that's it. It's a wrap. Thank you so much for joining us here. And again, we want to give a big shout out, last but certainly not least, to our featured presenting sponsor, Mr. Alan Vigil, Alan Vigil Ford. We appreciate them so much. Remember, you can contact them from anywhere 24/7 online at alanvigilford.net. Let me put that up on the screen so you guys can see it here before we wrap up. One more time, alanvigilford.net. Here it is. Drum roll, please. Coming up on the screen shortly. I got it. There it is, alanvigilford.net, or just call them on the cell, on their office number, 678-410-9833. All right, the minister has got to leave the building. But you know, you never, ever will leave my heart. Appreciate you so much. Until next time we see you again, remember, I love you and God bless you, and have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, whichever may apply. So long and see you soon.